Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Benin and you are watching me on Emojo Games. So, നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഗെയിം ഡെവലപ്മെന്റിന് വേണ്ട അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഗെയിമിങ്ങിന് വേണ്ട ലാപ്ടോപ്സിനെ പറ്റി ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാനാണ് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് നിങ്ങൾ നോക്കും എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്നുള്ളതാണ്. സോ there are three key things to consider. നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഗെയിമിംഗ് ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് വാങ്ങിക്കുമ്പോൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗെയിം ഡെവലപ്മെന്റിന് വേണ്ടി ഒരു ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് വാങ്ങിക്കുമ്പോൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്ന മൂന്ന് കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട്. ഫസ്റ്റ് CPU ആൻഡ് GPU. നല്ല പ്രോസസ്സറും നല്ല ഗ്രാഫിക്സ് കാർഡും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മാത്രം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമായിരിക്കും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് റെൻഡറിങ് അതുപോലെ കമ്പൈലിങ് ഗ്രാഫിക്സ് റിലേറ്റഡ് കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം പ്രോപ്പറായിട്ട് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ദർ ഷുഡ് ബി എ ഗുഡ് CPU ആൻഡ് എ GPU. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് കൂളിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം. ത്രൂ ഔട്ട് നമ്മൾ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നതിൻ്റെ ത്രൂ ഔട്ട് നമ്മുടെ പ്രോസസ്സിങ് സ്റ്റേബിൾ ആയിട്ട് നിൽക്കണമെന്നുള്ള നമ്മുടെ ആവശ്യമാണ്. ഇടയ്ക്ക് വെച്ച് ഡൗൺ ആവാൻ പാടില്ല. സോ ഹീറ്റ് കൂടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്ത് പറ്റുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നോർമലി പ്രോസസ്സിങ് ത്രോട്ടിൽ ഡൗൺ ആവും, അതുകൊണ്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിങ് ഡൗൺ ആവും. സോ നല്ലൊരു കൂളിംഗ് സിസ്റ്റം ഒരു ലാപ്പിന് ഗെയിമിംഗ് ലാപ്ടോപ്പിന് അത്യാവശ്യമാണ്. ആൻഡ് തേർഡ് വൺ ഇസ് ദ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ. നല്ല ഹൈ ക്വാളിറ്റി കളേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ എടുത്തറിയാൻ പറ്റുന്ന നല്ല ഒരു ഡിസ്പ്ലേ എന്തായാലും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. സോ ഈ മൂന്ന് കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഗെയിമിംഗ് ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ കീ ആയിട്ട് കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. And right now we have segregated a few laptops. This is not based on price or budget, but these are the best laptops that are available right now for game development. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. The first among this is the Dell XPS 159520. The specifications is i9 processor, 12th generation, and then you have 32GB RAM, DDR5. And as the graphics processor is in picture, it is NVIDIA RTX 3050 Ti, right? And with the cooling unit, they have dual fans and heat chambers, right? So this is a stable option between a moderate game development unit. This is a good option with good display and good performance. Price for Dell XPS is 2,50,000 approximately. Second in this list is the ROG Zephyrus G16. Right, this is from the brand ASUS. Specifications it has a i9 processor which is of the 13th generation. You have a GPU which is NVIDIA RTX 4080, and then you have a DDR5 32GB RAM with 1TB SSD, and for a cooling technology they have named it ROG Intelligent Cooling Technology with heat pipes. Right? So this is a very good laptop for an intense gaming and intense development equally with a good display. And the price of this laptop is around 2,75,000. Third on the list is Legion 7i from the beloved brand Lenovo. Changes the only changes in the cooling technology. Here it is, as always, a fancy name. We have the Legion Cold Front 5.0 with vapor chamber and liquid metal cooling. Right. The other things remain the same as the previous one. i9 13th gen processor, DDR5 32GB RAM on it is coupled up with 1TB SSD, and the graphics card is NVIDIA RTX 4080. The pricing is around 2,90,000. And the next one is for all Apple lovers out there. Right, whoever is used to using Apple. So we have the Apple MacBook Pro 16, the M2 Max version. Now, as always with Apple, we don't have much details into what they have used. But the only thing that we know is that it is a 12-core CPU, the M2 Max, and the GPU is it's a 38-core GPU, right? And the cooling system again, it's their in-house cooling system. But the good thing is, this is a very useful laptop for the Apple users. Intense games, intense game development tasks, this laptop is really useful. But I would only suggest that this be used by the people who are used to Apple. Right? Otherwise, from my point of view, I'll always prefer that everyone uses a Windows laptop. Apple MacBook Pro 16 the price is around 3,20,000. The next one on the list is the brand is Razer Blade. So Razer Blade is 16. Razer Blade 16 on the laptop on the right. Again, now we are into premium segment. Again, the processor that is used is the i9 processor, which is 13th generation, coupled up with 32GB of RAM, DDR5 obviously, and then we have 1TB of SSD. Again, both of them are expandable, and we have the main change, which is the graphics card. Here it is NVIDIA RTX 4090, right? And the price is around 3,60,000. and the cooling technology is a vapor chamber cooling system. Now this is a bit premium laptop, and it is really good for people who are into intense gaming and development, and who wants it to be a complete portable device. It's really good for them. The sixth one on the list is the Omen 17, which is from HP. Now it has an i9 processor, again 13 gen. The RAM is 64GB DDR5, and then you have a 4TB NVMe SSD. This cooling system is Omen Tempest cooling system with triple fan design. This heat will dissipate you. So again, this is a high-end system, intense games and development system, and its price is around 4,50,000. So the seventh one on the list is MSI Creator, is at 16p, which is from the brand MSI. Again, i9 processor, 13 gen, 64GB RAM, DDR5, and then you have a 2TB SSD, and now we have a cooling system, which is vapor chamber cooling system. This again is another high-end laptop that is used for intense gaming and intense development. This is also coupled with a GPU, which is NVIDIA RTX 4090. Now the pricing is 4,70,000 approximately. The eighth one on the list is ProArt StudioBook 16 3D OLED. Right? This is from ASUS, and you have an i9 processor, 13th gen, coupled with NVIDIA RTX 4090 GPU or graphics card, and then you have a 64GB DDR5 RAM and 2GB SSD with iSchool Pro vapor chamber cooling technology. Right? And this is going to cost you approximately 5 lakh rupees. And again, this is another high-end laptop which can be used for very intense and high-end gaming and high-end development. Ninth one on the list, everyone familiar, and it is Alienware, which is the gold standard of gaming. So Alienware X17 R2, the list of the next laptop. It is going to cost you approximately 6 lakh, and the processor is again i9 processor, 13th gen, with 64GB DDR5 RAM, expandable up to 128GB. We have 2TB NVMe SSD, and again we have top-end cooling system. See, Alienware cooling system, it was gold standard. So the cooling technology used is cryotech cooling with quad fan design and vapor chamber, right? And this is designed for the ultimate gaming and game development experience. This is for, let's say you are designing a AAA game or something like that, and you want the simulations to work properly. This is useful, but yes, it is costly. So this is going to cost you 6 lakhs to buy. So the last and the final one on the list, the mammoth, is Lenovo X17. It is called a desktop replacement laptop. Lenovo X70 desktop replacement. Right. The processor remains the same, i9. You can get it in i7 version, but i9 is a high-end. i9 version, 13th gen, with 64GB of DDR5 RAM, expandable up to 128GB. Then you have 2TB NVMe SSD, chala versions 4TB whatever. Now the unique point, very unique we discuss almost all laptops. Dual GPU is a concept. It is made on single GPU. But Lenovo X70 we can have dual GPUs. So let's say instead of one NVIDIA RTX 4090, you can have two NVIDIA RTX 4090s. And within the second specification, already liquid cooling external dock cooling introduce support. So this is the mammoth among gaming laptops, and rightly so, it will cost you approximately 7.5 to 8 lakhs. So this is our list of laptops. We segregate high-end budget laptop segment, but gaming use high-end laptops in the list. So if you really do want us to compile a list and give it to you, make sure you video like comment and share the video. And if you have enough comments requesting the same, definitely we'll make a video for other gaming laptops. So thank you. This is Ben signing off.